I poured some dirty river water into the soil. The next day, a patch of hair started to grow. I didn't get scared. Instead, I kept adding more fertilizer. In less than a week, a man's head popped out of the ground. Turns out the doctor was right. To make sure my boyfriend was pure, I spent 10 grand at a pharmacy and bought a boyfriend seed. Looking at that handsome little face, I, who never cook, made a meal for the first time. Like feeding a baby, I spooned it gently into his mouth, but after one bite, he refused to open up again. So I pinched his nose shut and shoved the food in while he gasped. He almost choked. That's when I realized he just didn't like my cooking. Frustrated, I pushed him and the bucket to a fancy restaurant. I thought he'd finally eat, but he treated the drink I handed him like a toy and started blowing bubbles. People stared. I was beyond embarrassed. Furious, I grabbed the bucket and stormed out. 2 weeks later, half his body had grown out of the soil. His arms were strong, almost scary. I was thrilled, grabbed a towel, and wiped him down. But he got distracted by my dress, touched all over, and ruined it. I snapped. He threw the towel in return. I was furious, but I couldn't really fight him. After all, he was the husband I raised. That night, I dressed up, brought wine, and apologized. He was still mad, so I offered him food again. But he spit it out, then snatched the wine from my hand and drank it all. He didn't care how I looked. I yanked the glass away, but forgot the bottle. He downed the rest without blinking. When I came back and saw his smug face, I had no words left. The next morning, I woke him up from his hangover, opened the window, dumped the water in his sprayer, let the wind and sun dry him out. Then I placed a big glass of water right in front of him. When he reached for it, I moved it away. Over and over again, I teased him like that. 7, 8 times. Finally, I drank the whole thing right in front of him. I wanted him to know. Pushing me comes with consequences. But that night, a cough woke me up. I'd forgotten to close the window. He caught a chill. Panicked, I ran to him without even wearing shoes. Wrapped in a blanket, I tried to give him water, but he was barely breathing. After a whole night of care, he finally pulled through. That same day, his body was fully formed. I excitedly pulled out the clothes I had prepared. Finally, it was time to get married. I'd waited 30 days for this. But when I came out in my wedding dress, his suit was gone. The bucket was empty. Only a trail of footprints remained. I followed them for blocks, searched 3 whole streets, but couldn't find him. Desperate, I climbed to the tallest building in the city, hoping to catch a glimpse. But he was nowhere to be seen. Wiping away tears, I returned to the pharmacy, and once again planted a brand new boyfriend seed.